Hi loves, today we're going to dive deep into this painting that I find extremely beautiful, and I'm pretty sure someone else in particular found it very beautiful as well because their whole album is basically themed after this painting. Let's get into it. So if you want to follow me on any of my social media, you'll see that I recreated the image of Taylor Swift's album cover, but I added some flowers to it because I truly believe she got a lot of inspiration from this painting in particular that was painted in 1851, between 1851 and 1852, and the painting's name is Ophelia, and the first song on this album that's coming out that maybe is already out if you're watching it is called The Fate of Ophelia. And I just want to go over the description of this painting with y'all because it is beautiful, sad, tragic. Wait, I think that is also a Taylor Swift song. Anyways, yeah, let's read the description of this painting before we talk more about it. So reading the full description here, Ophelia, painted in 1851 to 1852, is an oil painting on canvas. This painting depicts the death of Ophelia from Shakespeare's Hamlet. Traumatized by her family, her canceled betrothal, and the murder of her father by her fiance, Ophelia drowns in a stream after roaming the countryside looking for flowers. John Everett Millais painted the setting leaf by leaf by the Hogsmill River in Surrey. Artist and model Elizabeth Siddall posed as Ophelia by wearing a wedding dress in a filled bathtub. Siddall and other working class women who joined the pre-Raphaelite circle as colleagues, friends, and wives challenged Victorian expectations of arranging marriages for money and status. Like, this whole description, I feel like I just got chills, like, I feel like is the theme of this album, okay? Let's get into line by line, okay? We already know that the first track is The Fate of Ophelia, right? And then we have father figure, literally. Father was murdered by the fiance, okay? And then we have the word canceled here, and the way canceled is spelled in the British UK non-American way is how Taylor Swift, even though she's 100% American, chose to spell it the same way that's found in this description of this painting. Okay, and down to the last few lines of this description, that these women, the model, posed in a bathtub probably for hours and hours. And what is Taylor? What did she say that her album cover, what did she do? It represents her soaking in a bathtub after her shows. But the model for this was wearing a wedding dress. And there's just so many connections. Like, whenever she told us this, that day, as we understand, is the day she got engaged. Like, isn't that just, the connections are just blowing my mind. Like, either serendipity or mastermind or whatever it is, there's so many connections. And yeah, so Siddall, the model, and her colleagues and her friends, they were a part of the group that challenged expectations of arranging marriages for money and status. And not to get any sort of negative because everyone's soulmate is written for them, but we obviously know that Taylor Swift is a billionaire, cajillionaire. And Travis he's a cool football player. He's just like all the really successful football players, but I don't think his net worth, whatever, is anywhere close to Taylor. That has nothing to do with love, but for sure she's not marrying for money or status. And I think this whole album really, really revolves around this painting. And I'm just excited. And yeah, we've heard rumors that it is, you know, it's going to be upbeat. It's going to be like Reputation sounding, but like Folklore Evermore feeling. Like the lyrics are going to be really, you know, they might bring a tear into our eyes. But yeah, some lyrics have already been revealed because of her showcase in New York and stuff like that. But because of that, this video, which I'm going to link up here, is now 100% true. I'm 100% sure it's true. If you want to know in-depth lyrics to The Life of a Showgirl, if you're watching this before it comes out, which you probably aren't, but if you are, feel free to watch that video. And yeah, I just think it's super cool, super beautiful. Thanks for joining me on my last 100 days of 2025 journey. And I hope you like my little aesthetic. I was trying to match the flower theme here. But yeah, I'm excited. And as an art lover, I love going to museums. I've thankfully been to museums all over the world, in England and France, in New York, in Los Angeles, in Germany. And I really, really love that she chose a piece of art to represent this album. And yeah, I'm just excited. Okay, I hope you learned a little something from this, and I will see you in my next videos. Until next time, bye.